What's up, guys? Ice Boy here. So this is my Necromancer. Ice Death. Just got through normal mode, man. And I won normal mode by a lot. You guys should have seen it. It was toad. Things started really going smooth once I got Fire Golem, which was only 4 levels ago. Let me show you his skills. This is cray-cray. It's a damn good time playing the Necromancer. The multi-golem Necromancer. And you guys can talk shit about this if you want. Alright, do such in the comments below if you must. But don't forget to donate or become a patron if you choose to be a dick. Links in the description below. But yeah, I mean, I'm fixing to be a Poison Nova / multi-golem hybrid sort of Necromancer build. Here's your skills. Check this out. I put a few points into Clay Golem, right? And it does okay damage. Oh, and they have a lot of HP now in Nightmare mode. And then I started putting a few points into Fire Golem. I put 1 point into Blood Warp. This skill is actually, I find it to be annoying. I wish the damn thing took mana instead of life. Like the druids, it just costs mana, right? But the necromancers has to cost mana and life. You know, why he getting the shaft? Let me know in the comments below why he getting the shaft. And if they gotta take the life, I think they should have it at 4% HP and not 8%, because that shit really starts going down. And then you're just chugging potions. You know, you just gotta chug potions in game. Whereas with the druid, you don't really have to do that, because you're barely using mana. But yeah, that's the thing with Blood Warp. All right, let me know what you guys think about Blood Warp in the comments below. Do you think it should maybe cost a little less life? And I want to max Poison Nova eventually. And I put a few into Poison Dagger. I used that at level 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just started letting my Clay Golem. Yeah, Clay Golem is great at the beginning. All right, so you dogs got to keep that in mind. But, so check this out. This is Nightmare mode. I can summon 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 golems. I made a trade game asking for a Oom's Lament. Someone joined the game that I just put junk in the window, and they said straight up, take that shit out of the window. So I took the stuff out of the window, and they put Oom's Lament and Trang Armor in the window, and they said, just take it. And I took it, and I said, damn, thanks. And then they just left. I think they said, no problem. And do well, or something like that, right? And then they left. So, I mean, check it out. Armor's a hog. I need to slam it. Look at that hog. It's only 1 of Blood Warp, but whatevs, man. Yeah, I'm going to slam this thing. But as some of you know, Fatboy generally doesn't play Necromancer, okay? I don't know if I've even ever beaten Nightmare mode with the Necromancer. So this has been kind of a new experience for me, and I'm kind of liking it. And you get some options here. Like, check this out. I think I can have more than 4. I think I can have 5, because I maxed this. You got to max Golem Mastery. But I mean, as you can see, every 5 base levels, maybe you could only have 4 golems in total. Let me know in the comments below. For those of you dogs who are professional necromancers, all right? But check this out. He does freaking holy fire damage, the aura. And all of them are doing that, aura damage. And it has a decent range, I believe. I don't know what the range is. He absorbs fire. And he straight up does fire damage. Now, I noticed they were fighting a fire immune in the Throne of Destruction, that little shaman guy who raises the fallen. He's fire immune often, right? They were still able to damage him. I don't know how the hell they were damaging him, but they were. So does Holy Fire do like a little bit of physical damage? I have no freaking idea, man. Or does he do a little bit of physical damage with his swipes? Let me know in the comments below. It seemed like they were actually doing damage to the guy, all right? But I think end game, like for running, you're going to want to summon different golems depending on where you're running. Like Fire Golem will be toad in fire optimal areas, like the Mausoleum, right? and the Stony Tome, I think, in Act 2, right? Is that how it goes? I think there's next to no fire immunes there. And a few other areas. But I think it'll be good to have a few points into the other golems. Of course, they all synergize one another. Because you could have, like, Clay Golem in Chaos Sanctuary, or maybe Blood Golem, rather, because he does a lot of damage. You know, things of that sort. Iron Golem doesn't do shit for damage, but the thing is you can make him from weapons, of course. So that's kind of what I find alluring right now. Watch this, so watch this, how their aura is told. But I find that kind of appealing. Look at their aura, it just kills these guys. That's cray-cray. Here's my Merc's gear. Shoots meteor, all right, with this bow. But I find that kind of appealing, the fact that you can, like, depending on the situation, you can change up what golems you have out. And of course, you can mix and match them. All right, like you can have, I have them all hotkeyed. You can have one Blood Golem, right? And Blood Golem gives you some life on hit, I believe. Which will be nice for when you're blood warping around and just losing your life. You see that? You see my life go down? See, that's bullshit, right? You guys like that? Let me know in the comments below. No, why does the druid get an easy pass? That's what I'm fixing to find out. It ain't fair, man. Necromancer got the shaft. Maybe they just think he's too OP. He has a really good cast rate, of course. But, I mean, you can only cast the skill every 5 seconds at level 5. And as you level it up, of course, 4.8. So 0.2 seconds per level. Looks like, I think it always costs 8% HP. Maybe it lessens per level. I really don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you dogs have an answer to that. Does it take less HP per level? But hey, I mean, it's been fun, man. You see, Diablo 2, I know I've said it to Toads before. It's a spiritual journey, okay? Like, you starting out in the Den of Evil with not much but a club in hand, all right? It's a spiritual journey, man. Because you anticipate that godly status. Look at their aura just destroy these guys. Oh, look at that. It's so Toad. I mean, right now it is. You know, Hell Mode's going to be a different story is what I'm kind of thinking. But I'm going to try to improvise. And look at the Poison Nova. It does a little bit of damage. That's just kind of my thoughts, man. Is that poison and fire, I think, might be a decent combination. Don't you think? Y'all don't want to use curses in PD2 unless if you're like a curse dedicated necromancer. They really got the shaft up the tail. Curses. Oh, damn, look at this. One monster. Right in the middle of the damn video. So let me see if I can find him. There's that little bastard. Let me show you his gear real quick. So yeah, that Lament. I just wanted that thing, man. I actually tried to transfer a Spirit Sword, but the games in PD2 have to be open for 5 minutes in order to perm, okay? But check this out. I got the Lament. I got the Mage Fist, and I had this on a mule. I found a pair of these. My Sork has a pair as well. That's S-O-R-K, I think is how you spell it. The Sork. Yeah, she has the Mage Fist as well. And I took this ring from my Sork. I wanted some mana per kill, because I'm going to be killing shit a little bit with the Poison Nova. A pretty shitty belt. I wouldn't mind getting another one. Ooh, 2 cast rate rings. Okay, that's Toad. Let's see what his, I don't know what his breakpoints are. I rarely ever play Necro. Oh, I'm probably not far from the 39. Because gives 20 as well. So I'm at, what the fuck? 20, 30, 40? What the fuck? Oh, I'm looking at FHR. Okay. Okay, so I'm at the 75 breakpoint. Damn. That's right, because I'm wearing Viper Magi. I found this with my I don't remember where I found this. This isn't my Sorks. Because my Sorks I found from Normal Bell. She's still wearing it. I found this one elsewhere. I found this 60 MF Millibraga's Orb. All right. I found this in Act 2 normal mode. There's something like that. Shitty amulet, just a Lord Helm. But this Oom's Lament is a good time, man. Because Spirit Sword only gives 1 to all skills now in PD2. But see, the Decrepify, like I said, it's kind of shitty. Let me show you. See, look at this. It's level 6. And it no longer breaks physical immunes. It no longer pierces physical resistances. And it just does, you know, pretty shitty slow. It slows their movement by 10% at level 6. Their attack and cast rate by 15%. All right. So it's not a very large effect. But I'm fixing, I mean, this has been smooth sailing so far. And I just gave him the Ooms and the Viper Magi. Like I got to level, I killed Bal with basically just crap that I found with him. And he was using a shitty wand. The only thing the wand did was +2 to Clay Golem, right? That's the wand I was using. And I was wearing a plain, not even kidding with you guys. It was a breastplate with 3 sockets, right? And I never put anything in them. I was wearing that since Act 2. And I defeated Bal with that armor on. Just a plain breastplate with 3 sockets and nothing in them, man. Nothing in them sockets. So it was, but yeah, it wasn't bad. And I just gave him the Ooms and the Viper Magi. And you can mess around like with different things. Like check this out. You can make your Iron Golem out of this hog right there. I made the Iron Golem out of a few ethereal items. And the Golem itself is actually ethereal. And Iron Golem, of course, reflects damage just like Thorns. You see? Wait, that's Fire Golem. Okay. 210% damage returned. Yeah, and these Golems, I'm thinking, are going to be surviving like absolute hogs in Nightmare mode. Because they got a lot of life, dog. But like I said, I just don't have very much experience with the Necromancer. There's that Poison Nova damage. It's not very high. See, so this is going to be a journey, okay? Because every level, Ice Boy gets to decide, what am I going to put a point in? Am I going to be up in my Poison Nova? Wait, where the hell's that small charm? Did I get it? Okay. Or am I going to be up in my Fire Golem? Or am I going to be fixing into the Blood Warp spell? Which I really wouldn't mind having more points into. But that's kind of what Fatty's has going on. So I'm fixing to get through some Nightmare. I'll show you guys a video. Really curious as to how... I mean, you guys know Ice Dog likes to run Chaos Sanctuary Hell mode. And my Boson, I'm just not very pleased with how Maviana's set goes in Hell mode. It's just pretty slow. And it's kind of tedious because I really don't want to use a multi-shot. It's such a shitty... Well, it just, you know, it has a bad range. Like I said before, is she really an archer if she can only shoot up to 15 feet in front of her? Let me know in the comments below. Is that still an archer, yes or no? So it just makes me want to try other things. But yeah, this Necromancer, and I'm thinking I might like this Golem build. Because the Summonmancer, I don't know what turned me off about it. It might have partly been that, like the revives, for example, they all have a duration. So you have to just keep resummoning them. And the skeletons, they were just great in number. So you had to keep track of, you know, of a lot of numbers, and they just flooded the freaking screen. But I'm thinking this Golem setup, in PD, specifically for PD2, we can have multiple Golems. This is just more of what I have in mind. It's a bit more simple. You know, you don't have just a horde around you, but they all do decent damage. And it has some customization, like I said, for the areas. Like the Chaos Sanctuary, you have the Doom Knights who are immune to fire, right? So you're going to have to improvise. You know, maybe I'll probably still have at least 1 Fire Golem, but then maybe I'll have 2 Blood Golems. I'll have 1 fire golem and 3 blood golems for that matter, because they do decent physical damage as long as they can stay alive. Or maybe 2 fire golems, or 1 fire golem, 2 blood golems, and 1 clay golem, because the clay golem slows him down when he hits them. See? He slows him down by 17% at his current level. So, then the blood golem, you share the life, I think, and he reflects some damage. So, yeah, if you find an interesting item, you could make an iron golem. I mean, you can put them in, you can make them through items that have auras, right? Like a last wish iron golem, shit like that. Just cheaper ones though, right? Because I noticed they actually don't transfer over from game to game, which I was kind of surprised by, but actually took a lot of damage right there. A lot of stats left over as usual. Yeah, but I'm curious what you guys have to say about this Necromancer so far, and how viable do you think he might be as this hybrid setup that I'm working toward? I might want to try to get Trang set. This Poison obviously, it's just not doing that much. But I'm curious to see how it plays out as I progress through Nightmare and Hell. But if you guys have any tips or whatnot, state them in the comment section below. And how viable do you think this build's going to be later on? So, if you guys will like the damn video, hit the thumbs up button, become a patron if you want. May the Creator bless ye and keep ye, especially to my patrons and my future patrons. May your finances be blessed, and may you have great luck with the Vaman. Peace be with you.